Hey, hey, what's up, guys? It's KDG1229. If you've subscribed to me in the past or seen any of my older videos, I PC a lot of Tom Brady stuff, particularly his rookie cards. I've been at it for almost 2 years now, and just recently I was able to pick up a few of the harder to get cards. So I have a collection of 46 of his rookie cards. I'd say about 40 of them are graded. So I'm very happy about that. Some aren't graded the best, so I'm always looking to upgrade. But in the meantime, this is probably the all except for one card, which is a retail version of the card, which I'm just trying to get either a nice price or being able to trade for it. Other than that, I have basically a complete set, and I'm really proud of it. So I just wanted to show you guys it. I'm going to show you the ungraded cards. It's only a few of them, and then we'll get into them. I'm leaving one graded card near the end because it's obviously one of the nicer cards, so I'll leave that at the end. So there's 46. I think if you go on Beckett, there's actually 44 rookie cards, quote unquote, they say. So I have two inserts that aren't graded, but they're still nice cards, and I just think they're cool to have, so I'm holding on to them. One is graded and one is not. This is actually one of the inserts. It's really nice. It's the Flair 2000 Flair metal Flair Ultra Gold Medallion. And it's like a die cut version, so that's really nice. Then I got a 2000 Pacific. I have a 2000 Press Pass, and these are all I'm debating on whether or not to get graded. I might upgrade or see if I can get a graded one for a decent price. This is a 2000 Upper Deck, and we have a 2000 Upper Deck Encore. So like I said, that's it for the ungraded. So now we get into the good stuff, the graded cards. The majority of them are BGS rated or graded cards. I have 3 here that I'll show you right now. They're actually graded from other companies or Beckett, but the BCCG version. So I'm going to try to get those graded, or I might just keep them the way they are. But since they're not the higher end cards. But anyway, this one's graded a Gem Mint 10 from Mint Grading. This one's a tough one to find in a really good condition, even though it's a cheaper one of his rookies. The 2000 Quantum Leaf. And that is graded, as you see, Gem Mint from Mint Grading. But a really nice card. I'm going to try to have Beckett grade that at some point. This one is from Beckett itself, but it's a BCCG version. I guess it's their like showroom version. The 2000 Collector's Edge Supreme. This is another one. It's not overly expensive, but it's very tough to get into in a really good condition. And this is numbered to 2000. You can see there, focus. Well, it's numbered to 2000, Collector's Edge Supreme. And the last one, CSA rated. This is a 10 Gem Mint. Another one that's hard to find in really good condition. The 2000 Playoff Absolute, and this is numbered to 3000. Right. So those 3 cards, not graded from Beckett per se, but really nice cards, and I really enjoy them. So here we go, guys. I'm going to start off with some of the lower graded cards. This first one, I really have no clue what the grader was looking at. This was one of my favorite ones, and I was hoping it would come back really nice. It's the Flair EX, and I only got an 8. This is actually numbered to 1500. It only got an 8. The categories are centering, edges got a 9.5 each, surface got a 9.5, the corner got a 7.5. I can kind of understand a lower grade on one of the corners. This bottom corner right here is a little bit of a dent, I guess, but to give it a 7.5, I have no clue. So that one was baffling. I'm always looking to upgrade, so that one is for trade or sale. Then we have a Bowman 8.5. This one just came in today. Got all good grades. Edging kind of hurt it though, but got an 8. But still a nice card. Donruss Elite 8.5. and that's numbered to 2000. We have a Flair Showcase 8.5, and that is numbered to 2000. This one looked really nice. I thought it would grade a little better. I guess the surface and the edges both got an 8.5, but this is the Playoff Prestige version, and that is also numbered to 2500. This one I really liked. Again, I thought this would get graded really good. This is a harder, one of the more rare cards. This is the Playoff Momentum, numbered to 750, and it got an 8.5. The edges hurt this one. They both, edges and corners got 8.5s, but the other two were 9.5. So, but still a very nice card. Alright, so that does it for the 8.5s. The rest are 9 or higher, which I always try to get at least a 9, which I think are really nice. So these are some of them, some of the 9s, or some of the lower end 9s. This is a Press Pass Gold Zone, and that was rated a 9. So this is like the Press Pass insert version, a Gold Zone. It's not numbered, but it is shorter printed than the regular version. Then we got a 9 Flair Tradition with some tight end that never made the team. 9s across the board on that one. This one is a 9 as well, and that's the Score 2000 Score. Then I have the insert version of that one, which is the scorecard. On this side right here, it says Scorecard on the side, and it's actually numbered to 2000 on the back. And of course, it doesn't want to focus, but it's numbered to 2000, so that's pretty cool. This one was another tough one to find in a good condition, and I've had a few of these, and I thought they were sent to me good, and they weren't. And this is the closest I could get to the best one at a decent price. The Flair Metal got a 9, and it was actually got a 10 on centering. An 8.5 brought it down a little bit to a 9, but Flair Metal not numbered. Then we have a Flair Mystique, and that got a 9 as well, and that's numbered to 1500, no, 2000. Flair Mystique, that's a cool one. Got a Flair Ultra. I showed you the gold medallion version earlier. This is the regular Flair Ultra, and that's graded to 9. Actually, 9. That one should have been a 9.5. Got 9.5 and a 10. It did have an 8.5, but alright. This card is actually the card I don't have. The sister or brother version. This is the version
and the lowest printed card he has, the private stock. It's numbered to 278. Private stock. The retail version's the one I'm trying to get, and that's graded to 9. If anybody knows anybody that has a retail version, I think the retail is numbered to 650. So I'll trade or buy it at a decent price. This one I really like. This is one of the first ones I got. It's like the design. The numbering is very weird. The number to 62. 2000 Pacific card. A 9. But it has like fractor kind of look to it. I really like that one. That's one of my favorite ones. Alright, and now we're getting into some of the better grades. Not necessarily the higher end cards, but the better grades. But we are starting to get into the nicer cards as well. This one is a Skybox Dominion, and that's with Giovanni Carmazzi. He did really good with San Fran, huh? That's a 9.5. That card did really good. 110 and 3 9.5s. This is an Upper Deck Victory, graded to 9.5. 3 9.5s and a 9. Then we got the Skybox Impact. I actually just got this one the other day at a pretty good price. A 9.5 Gem Mint, and that's actually four 9.5 grades. This one's cool. This is an older graded card, probably I think back like 3 or 4 years ago. The retail version, the 2000 Crown Royal Red version or retail version, 9.5, and the grades are on the back. 3 9.5s and a 9. And then this is the regular version, the regular Crown Royal, the gold version, 9.5, and that got a 10, a 9, and a few 9.5s.
Then we got a 9 certified. This is again is one of the first cards I ever got. It's 2000 Leaf certified. That's numbered to 1500 and it's graded 9. The surface took a hit on that one. With some of these chrome ones, the surfaces are they scratch up easily, so that got a 9. This one just came in today actually. One of the lower end, but still really nice card. Pacific Paramount 9.5. I got 110 and 2 9.5s on it. This one came in again today as well. Pacific Aurora 9.5. This one's a nice one. Graded 9 Leafs Rookies and Stars. This one's a tough one to find in a good condition too. And that's numbered to 1000. Right. Then we get into some of my favorite cards. We got a 9, actually just a 9 Gold Reserve, Upper Deck Gold Reserve, and that's numbered to 2500. Upper Deck made some really nice cards of his, and they grade very well. Upper Deck Ultimate Victory. This is numbered to 2000. This one's a cool one. This one took me a while to find. Pacific Prism. That's graded 9 and that's numbered to 1000. On the back is 1000. I don't know if you can see that. There we go, 1000. All right, and then this last pile, and then the one ungraded card. These are probably my favorites. We have an Upper Deck. This one's a really nice card. Upper Deck Ionics, 9.5 Gem Mint. That's really nice. I like that one. And that's numbered to 2000. Then we have Upper Deck Black Diamond, not numbered but short. Actually, is it? Nope, not numbered. 9.5. This one just came in today. This one was really tough to find. I was able to find it, and I luckily got the seller was correct. They said mint condition. It got a 9.5, 2000 Bowman Chrome. Very tough to find the good centering on that. Centering is actually the only thing that brought it down, a 9. Everything else was really good. So 9.5 Bowman Chrome. Right. This came in today as well. We got a 2000 Donruss graded 9. Really nice card. That's numbered to 1325. And I'm surprised that didn't grade better. It had 2 9s. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. This one's a really nice one. I thought this would grade at least 9.5, but all 4 9s. Upper Deck Pros and Prospects. That's a kind of a tough one to find too. That's graded to that's numbered to 1000. All right. Upper Deck graded a 9.5 Gem Mint. Right there. It's actually Upper Deck Graded is the company, is the brand name, and that's numbered to 1325. And these last few cards are probably the cream of the crop, I think. This one's extremely hard to find. Took me forever, I would say. 2000 Pacific Omega. Got a 9.5. I was just looking for anything, and I was lucky to get that, and that was numbered to 500. I don't know if it's going to show. Yeah. Numbered to 500. That's a really nice one. I have not seen any other card. This, I think I saw eBay had this once at this grade level, and even Beckett doesn't have a 9.5 in this version. Limited, and that's numbered to 350. Tom Brady Limited, numbered to 350. There we go, 350. This one I was really excited to get, and actually it might be a 1-of-1 version. I'm not sure. It's actually missing. It's supposed to have a serial number to, I believe, 350 or 400. It's the Pacific Revolution, graded 9. I just got this in today. I really like it with the Patriot design and the back. It's a graded 9, but the serial number where it's supposed to be is blank. And it actually says missing serial number on the top there. So it could be a 1-of-1 version. So who knows? So it might be a little more valuable than the normal graded 9s, but still a really nice card and one of my favorites. This one just came in today. I'm very happy with the grade, very happy. Upper Deck SPX, I got a 9.5, and that is numbered to 1350. Very nice card, very nice card. And my last two, one has sentimental value because it was the first Brady rookie I've ever pulled, and the other one, well, it has his autograph. I'll show you the autograph first. This one is the ungraded card that I actually have up on eBay right now. I'd like to get a graded version, but I got this at a pretty nice price, so I wasn't gonna turn it down. This is the Playoff Contenders rookie, and it has the autograph. It's kind of tough to see the autograph, but it's definitely on there. So that was a really nice card. It's not numbered, but you know that the anything with his autograph is going to be valued very really high. And then this last one, if you've seen any of my videos, I had mentioned it before. This was the first Brady card I had ever pulled. A lot of the Brady rookie cards, obviously, with it being almost 12 years ago, you can't buy the boxes anymore, or you have to buy them online. This one I actually bought 2 boxes of Upper Deck SP Authentic, and I believe it was the last pack of the first box. And the only reason I bought the boxes was to get this card. And when I opened the pack, I think I was like 5 years old again. I never been so happy. And it went right into a case, and I thought it'd do a little better with the grading, but it still did good. I got a 9. So this is the Upper Deck SP Authentic 9, graded 9. That's numbered to 1250, and that's his highest valued card without an auto. And to me, it's sentimental. This one, yeah, I mean, you get a little spoiled when your first rookie card that you pull of this guy is this one. So thanks to this card, I started with this collection, and there you go. That's my collection, guys. Below is some of the cards I have duplicates of, or some of the cards that I would like to upgrade at some point. So if you're interested, send me a message, or maybe we can arrange something, a trade or whatever. And also below is the one card I'm trying to get. It's the private stock retail. If anybody knows anybody that has that and is willing to either sell it or trade for something, let me know. But thanks a lot, guys, and I hope you liked the video. Thanks.